Okay, we've got another setup here. Just want to show we've got spark there, and so we're getting good lighting from this extra coil. We have a spark here. Basically, I've got the earth to the radiator. I'll turn that off now because yeah, we need a new setup. Well, what I have here is another idea. I had a dream, but I did. Basically, I saw this sketch and thought of the Tesla bifilar is the sender, and other people have, many other people have had one receiver. Because the field is circular and not direct, that means we can have other receivers taking the same amount of energy as what's been put out. So this is the picture I started off with. I've also thought about taking the top load off and having top loads here to collect. So basically the drawing should be, this is in theory what I'm looking at. We'll have something like a ball here to collect 3 sparks or 4 sparks, depending on how it goes. We have a battery input to the ZBS, which is to the main coil here in the center. Then we'll have collection coils, which will be able to step the voltage down, or depending on how we use them. And basically the idea will be if I can lower the amount of input and still have the lighting, I want to find out how much one bulb in watts and amps, in volts and amps, so that I can find out how many watts, and then I will times it by 3. And if that comes over what's been put on the input, that would be great. Otherwise, I'll increase the amount of coils and hope that we can increase the output, or at least collect all of the field. Just another step towards the anti-gravity setup that we were looking at, or ion wind, or Coanda effect, or whatever you all want to call it, magnetic lift. But this I don't understand why. Looking at this, I also saw, strangely enough, one of the old photographs from one of the UFO sites, about one of the German UFOs, and there was a photograph of underneath, and they had 3 of these large balls that looked silver, and one in the center. Whether it's something like this, I don't know, but it was interesting that we can maybe use this. So so let me just turn it on again. So I have spark, light in there, and we can do the same from the others. So yeah, any thoughts? Be interested to hear from them. Just to, as a side note, instead of this setup with the secondary as the collector, could also have it directly from the bottom of the coil into the light, as I've got it here. Basically we take it directly in, and then if we connect it with an earth, as over here, should give the same effect. But I've noticed that on the conversion through the rectifier here on this coil, that's something giving out some strange results. I've got it up to 315 volts DC. It's definitely not 315 volts in this battery, that's for sure. So something to look at. Possibility again. All the other videos, they're not on. They're not stopped. They're just on standby. This is a kind of fact-finding mission, and sometimes I need to produce what I think about to see if there's an effect before I can then go back to what I was doing before. So stay posted, and please comment.